What's up everybody, it's Seth from Fowler Customs, and today I'm reviewing the brand new Adidas Crazy Explosive Low Primeknit. Thanks so much for tuning in today guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, but with all that being said, let's get into it. So this is a shoe I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and that's because I love the Crazy Explosive so much, and I really love low top shoes. So when I heard they were releasing a low top version, I just knew I had to grab it. This is actually not my first pair of Crazy Explosive lows. I grabbed the non-Primeknit version because it came out first a couple weeks back, so if you want to check out that review, make sure to do that. There'll be a link at the top of the screen. But the craziest thing for me, and honestly the main reason I grabbed this shoe, was because it usually retails for 140 bucks, which honestly is not a bad price, especially for a shoe this good. But the thing was, there was actually a discount code that I found online that got me this shoe for $70 off Adidas' website. It was half price, and the code only lasted like an hour, so I was really lucky to be able to grab these for such a crazy price. I mean, $70 or half price for one of the best basketball sneakers on the market today. That's crazy. Crazy explosive. Sorry. But jumping right into the review, here it is, the Crazy Explosive Low Primeknit in this awesome triple white colorway. So personally, I love triple white colorways because I think they look great. They look super clean. They're awesome lifestyle shoes. But the problem with triple white colorways is that they get so dirty so fast, especially when you're playing basketball. So this shoe, it's only gonna look like this for so long, unfortunately. But this, of course, as you could probably tell by the title of the video, is the Primeknit version of the Crazy Explosive Low, and that means that about 80 or 90% of the upper is full Primeknit. It's almost the same exact construction as the regular, cheaper version of the Crazy Explosive Low, except the main difference, obviously, is the Primeknit. One thing that you'll notice when you look closer at the shoe is that the upper isn't just straight white. It's actually got these waves of sort of thicker embroidery that are actually in sort of a cream or yellowy color. I really dig the pattern that it creates, but I'm not a huge fan of the color itself. I kind of wish they had made it more of like gray or maybe a bluish tint. But the yellow isn't that bad, and you can barely see it as it is, so I shouldn't be complaining about it. Moving back on the shoe, you've got your rope laces with little hits of yellow to tie into the Primeknit. And as you can tell, this is a one-piece upper construction, so there is no separate tongue. The benefit to that is that if you get the correct size, you're gonna get a really great fit. And the laces are kind of just there to supplement that fit. But if you feel like you need a tighter fit, you can crank down on the laces, and that'll give you more lockdown around the midfoot. The tongue itself is not actually Primeknit. You've got this thin mesh over this layer of foam mesh to give the tongue some shape. And actually, I really like the way it feels. It's really soft and well padded and flexes easily, so when you need to get in and out of the shoe, or if you lean forward on your foot, it's not going to cause you any problems. Speaking of padding, the entire upper is really well padded and super plush, so you're going to get a really comfortable fit when you get your foot in the shoe. When it comes to fit, I personally like true to size in the Crazy Explosives. However, I have heard some people go down half a size. It really depends on what you prefer. I would suggest trying the shoe on first before you buy them, but if you don't have that option, I don't think it hurts to go true to size. Moving around to the back of the shoe, you've got the Adidas 3 stripes logo in white. You've also got this pretty solid internal heel counter, so you do get some pretty nice lockdown in the heel. Something kind of small that I like about this shoe is that even though it's a one-piece construction upper, it's still not that hard to get into. There's a lot of other shoes like the PG1s and the KD9s, and honestly even the Crazy Explosive Highs that are a little bit harder to get on your foot. This one though, not a problem. Moving down the shoe, you've got the same midsole and outsole setup that you've had on all the other Crazy Explosives, which I mean, let's be honest, that's the reason why you're buying the shoe. If you don't already know, the Crazy Explosive has full-length boost, which provides awesome impact protection and is super, super comfortable. The boost is fully caged in TPU on the lateral side, whereas it's fully exposed on the medial side. And the reason Adidas does that is because when you're making quick cuts in the court, the cushion is so soft that if you didn't have this cage, you'd feel like it was a little unstable. And the reason Adidas left the medial side uncaged is because it allows the boost to compress, so you still get that really great responsive feedback. Finally, moving to the bottom of the shoe, you've got the semi-translucent milky outsole with the same traction pattern you've had on all the other Crazy Explosives. It grips the court really nicely, however, it's not that durable, so it might not last you forever, and I definitely would not play in this shoe outdoors. I mean, it would wear down so fast, it wouldn't be worth the money. Overall, the Crazy Explosive Low Primeknit is an awesome basketball shoe, and at 140 bucks, it's a really solid price as well. I would go so far to say that this might actually be my favorite performance basketball shoe on the market, period. It's a really well-rounded shoe, and the boost cushioning, It's amazing. Now, whether the Primeknit version is worth the $20 price hike over the regular version, that's really up to you. They're both awesome shoes. The one thing I found with the Primeknit though is that it seems to form to your foot better over time. So I found this to be a little bit more comfortable than the previous version, but that's really nitpicking. It's not a big deal. Whichever one you grab, you'll be fine. And I would even say if you don't care that the shoe's a low top, maybe even look at the Crazy Explosive High and see if there's any pairs on sale, because that's basically the same shoe except a high top version. It really depends on what you like, and honestly, Adidas is killing the game basketball wise, so even if you don't go with this silhouette, I mean, you can't lose with Adidas. It's crazy. Explosive. Now that we've got the review out of the way, let's throw these guys on feet and see how they look. That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know what you think of the Crazy Explosive Low Primeknit and whether you prefer it to the Crazy Explosive High. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to Fowler Customs if you want to see more content just like this. And follow Fowler Customs on Snups, Instagram, and on Twitter.